Good morning everyone. So today we will be reading about theory of filtration. So in the previous slide we have learned about what do you mean by filtration, what are the filtered materials, we have learned about that. So as all of us know, screening, sedimentation, aeration is a water treatment process, and the screening and sedimentation removes the last percentage of suspended solids and organic matters, inorganic matters that are present in the water, and some impurities are left in the water. They may contain the suspended particles and any of the bacteria that are present in the water, so it can be removed by the filtration method, and the water is filtered through the fine granular materials such as sand, gravel. This process we can say it as filtration process. So the process of passing the water through the beds of such granular materials such as sand, gravel is known as filtration process. Okay, and filtration helps in removing the color, odor, taste, turbidity and bacteria that are present in the water. So next we will be reading about what are the filtered materials. They are sand and gravel. So the filtered sand should be generally obtained from the rocks like quartzite and should contain following properties. So what are the properties it should contain? It should be free from the dirt and other impurities. It should be uniform in nature and size. It should be hard and resistant. And if we select the correct effective size, should be very important, because too smaller size will lead to clog and too larger size will lead to escaping that particles and bacteria. Okay, so these are all about the properties of the sand. So next we will be reading about gravel. So the gravel which may be used below the sand should be hard, durable, free from any of the impurities, properly rounded, and should have a density of about 1600 kg per meter cube. We can say that the gravel which may be used below the sand should be hard, durable, and the density it should be contain 1600 kg per meter cube, and the gravel of different sizes are usually placed in 3 to 4 layers. So each layer is of 15 to 20 cm depth with coarse size, and 20 to 60 cm placed at the bottommost layer, and finest size, and 3 to 6 cm as the topmost layer. Okay. So now we will be reading about, that is, theory of filtration. So theory of filtration means what? So in order to remove or to reduce any of the bacteria or any of the impurities, the water is filtered through the beds of the fine granular material like sand. And these are the 4 processes by which the bacteria, color, taste, odor, it can be removed or it can be purified. Okay, so what are the 4 different processes? First is mechanical straining, second one is flocculation and sedimentation, third one is biological metabolism, fourth one is electrolytic changes. So we will be reading one by one all of this. So first is mechanical straining. So in the mechanical straining process, the suspended particles that are present in the water, which are of bigger size than the size of the voids in the sand layer of the filter, and it cannot pass through these voids and get arrested in them, and the resultant water will be free from these impurities. Okay, so in the mechanical straining process, the suspended particles that are present in the water, which are of the bigger size than the size of the voids in the sand layer that has been present, it cannot pass through these voids and get clogged or get arrested in them, and therefore the resultant water will be free from that impurities. Okay, this is about mechanical straining process. Next is, that is, flocculation and sedimentation. The filters whose void size is more than the size of the particles and also able to remove such particles. This fact is possible by assuming the void spaces acting as a tiny coagulation sedimentation tank. The colloidal matter arrested in these voids is a gelatinous mass and therefore attract other finer particles, and these finer particles settle down in the voids and get removed. Okay, so in the flocculation and sedimentation process, these filters whose void size is more than that size of the impurities or of the particles will be remove that particles, and this fact is mainly possible by assuming the void spaces which is acting as tiny coagulation for sedimentation tank, and the colloidal matter that are arrested in the voids is of a gelatinous mass, and therefore they attract the other fine particles, and these fine particles settle down in the voids and it can be removed from the water. So this is all about flocculation and sedimentation process. Next we will be reading about biological metabolism. So in this process, generally microorganisms and bacteria reside in the voids as coatings over sand grains during the initial process of filtration, and these organisms use organic impurities as their food and convert them into the harmless compounds. Such harmless compounds form a layer on the top which is called as dirty skin. Okay. So in the biological metabolism, in this process, the microorganisms and the bacteria which are present in the voids as coatings over the sand grains during the initial process of filtration, these organisms use organic impurities as their food and convert them into the harmful compounds, and that harmful compounds form a layer on the top of the sand which is known as dirty skin. Okay, and this can be removed by the filtration process or by the biological metabolism from the water. So last one is last process, this is electrolytic changes. So in the electrolytic changes process, the purifying action of filter can also be explained by the theory of ionization. This may be explained by that the sand grains of the filter media and the impurities in the water carry electrical charges of opposite nature. When these oppositely charged particles and the impurities come in contact with each other, they neutralize each other, thereby changing the character of the water and making it purify. After a certain interval, the electrical charges of the sand grains get exhausted and have to be restored by cleaning the filter. So in the electrolytic changes, this can be explained by the sand grains that are present in the water of the filter media and the impurities in the water carry electrical charges of opposite nature, and when these sand grains and the impurities contact with each other, they neutralize each other and change the character of the water by making it purify. After a certain interval, the electrical charges of sand grains gets exhausted and have to be restored by cleaning the filter. Okay, so this is all about electrolytic changes process. So next we will be reading about what are the types of filters. So you can see here the image I have shown here. The types of filter means filter have been classified into two types, that is gravity filters and pressure filters. And again the gravity filters is again categorized into slow sand filters and rapid sand filters. Okay, so these filter have been used for the treating municipal water supplies, and there are two types which are known as gravity filters and pressure filters. Gravity filters is again categorized into slow sand filters and rapid sand filters. Okay, as I have already told, filters means what are the materials that are used in the filters, like sand and gravel, they are used in the filters. Okay, there are the filter materials. So now we will be reading about that is slow sand filter. You can see here the diagram of the inlet. Here the water is entering and here the water is outlet. Okay, so in the slow sand filters, what are the purposes? The water is allowed to pass slowly through a layer of the sand placed above the base material, and thus purifying. The process aims at simultaneously improving the biological, chemical and physical characteristics of the water. So in the slow sand filter, the water is allowed to pass through the layer of the sand and which is above the base material. You can see the what is entering above the base material, and thus the purification process aims at simultaneously improving the biological, physical and chemical characteristics of the water. And next we will be reading the essential parts of the slow sand filter in the next slide. Thank you.